How's your soup?
It almost seems like one of those things we're all talking about, but will never actually happen, right? The mythical 4-day work week. Well, at Advanced RV in Willoughby, they're doing it.
How many days a week do you work?
4.
How do you like it?
It's the most beautiful thing in the whole world.
It's been a little over a year since they implemented it. 4 days, 32 hours a week, 100% of the pay and 100% of the productivity.
I thought, what's the catch? Because I was like, wait a minute.
What is the
You're
catch?
going to pay us not to be here.
Is there one?
No, there isn't.
I wanted to create a place where I wanted to go to work.
We visited their 85,000 square foot facility to talk with employees and the company's founder, Mike Neuendorfer, to see how it's going.
Well, I thought that if it could be done, and the objectives are to maintain, for us, are to maintain or improve our quality, to maintain or improve our client attention, and to maintain or improve the productivity that we were able to achieve at 40 hours. So if we could achieve all those things and give everybody 50 more days off a year, that would be the most significant thing I've ever done, maybe in my life, but certainly in business.
Is it open on both sides, or?
Yeah. That business custom builds luxury RVs to meet whatever their customers request, from electrical and plumbing to the countertops and the fabric on the furniture.
Our design, our stitching.
It's all made in-house, and it all made for somewhat of a tough transition from 5 days to 4.
You did have some headwinds, right?
Oh, very much. The first mistake I made was to take it all on myself and to try to figure out how we could get the productivity and stuff. And finally I realized it's not up to me, and I threw it back on the staff and said, look, if this is going to work, you guys are going to have to do it. I'll support any process or improvements that you come up with, but we're all going to have to do this together. And that's when it got doable.
Part of the difficulty is they're a manufacturing company with specific deadlines and productivity numbers to hit. It required changing how they work. Things like eliminating certain meetings and implementing new tools to better track productivity. And now that it's been done, the folks that work there say the impact has been huge.
Well, for me, I mean, I get to spend more time with my girls at home.
It's beautiful because I can pass more time with my son, because my son has 6 years old. In Italy, I work completely 7 days sometime for 7.
Right.
Now I had this amazing opportunity.
Spend time with
I need to spend time with my son. Yeah. This is wonderful.
But the funny thing is, I actually, when Monday comes around, I actually look forward to come to work, because it's almost like, okay, I got all my stuff done over the weekend. I'm ready to go back to work.
Everybody here is an A player.
97 years ago, the Ford Motor Company became one of the first in America to adopt the 5-day, 40-hour work week, setting the bar and leading other companies and Congress to follow, making the 5-day week the standard. Now, a growing movement to make the 4-day work week full-time. Legislation introduced in Congress, more companies testing it out or making the switch, and success stories from those who have tried it. A recent trial out of the UK, billed as the world's largest, found a large majority of companies that tested the 4-day work week plan to stick with it. Employees were happier and companies' revenue stayed the same. Advanced RV also started out in a similar 6-month trial.
We didn't quite meet our productivity goals, so we decided to extend it for 3 months. And then this year we made some other tweaks and decided to go for the whole year. And as far as I think everybody's concerned here, it's a permanent switch.
Oh yeah, this is all us.
In some ways, it's fitting for a company that makes vehicles for leisure to lead the charge for longer weekends. Neuendorfer believes it should be up to each individual company to make their own choices on implementing the 4-day work week. It seems to have worked for Advanced RV. The question is, are they one of the first dominoes in a national shift or an outlier?
Do you do 4 days?
I try.
Yeah, what do you think of it personally?
I love it. It's awesome.
And specifically to my boss, could you tell him that we need a 4-day work week?
You need a 4-day work week, for sure.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense.
Working 5 days a week, Joe Toohey, Fox 8 News.